Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Real Life Media, where we keep it real, bringing the news that the mainstream media don't want to report on, and just a bit of news for the schemes. No snobbiness. So, let's start today with the barge. The barge at Stockholm. It holds 500 people, and Suella Braverman calls it a victory because she's put 39 people on it. Come on, 39 people? Why no hire 20 buses, 30 buses, put 500 fucking people on it in one day? It's very simple. Just fill the fucking thing in one day. End of story. That's the fucking barge full and there's no more talk about it. Ridiculous. It's also about time our political leaders get held to account. Because basically, the immigrants have allowed into the UK, they've not integrated them to live in a British society. They've let them in to live whatever way they want, which isn't really the way it should work. And as Katie Hopkins says, if you need an interpreter to claim benefits, you shouldn't be getting fucking benefits. If you need an interpreter to make a doctor's appointment, you shouldn't be getting a fucking doctor's appointment. Learn to speak English. So, moving on for that. The political leaders letting all these people in. How many terrorists are among them? You see these protests all over all the major cities, and a lot of these people are just pro-Palestine, they're anti-Hamas, they don't want to see people getting slaughtered, the same as me, the same as yours. But history tells you and common knowledge tells you that you're guaranteed there's going to be extremists, terrorists, whatever you want to call them, amongst them. I've been labelled a fucking terrorist for no reason. And then you get onto social housing. There's people still living with their mums and dads because they can't get a council house. So all these illegal immigrants, say how many are allowed to stay, where are you going to put them? The only good news is construction workers are going to be in work, building new fucking houses. And hopefully it's British people that get them and the immigrants get the houses the British people leave to. But it doesn't work that way, they'll get the new fucking houses. So we're fucking up our kids' future and my grandkids' future. We're not dealing with all this social housing crisis and everything. And then you've got these Just Stop Oil co-founders arrested. The Gorilla Glue Gang. That's what I call them. The Gorilla Glue Gang. So, they've been arrested for an upcoming fucking glue yourself to the road protest or something, I don't know. Here's what I would do. Now, these fuckers don't care if there's an ambulance coming, if it's a sick baby, if it's somebody in a heart attack, a stroke. They don't care. So what the police should do is, the ones who aren't glued to the road, are first fucking arrest them for being a public fucking nuisance, and see the ones who are gorilla glued to the road, just put cones by them and leave them stuck to the fucking road. They'll soon stop it. This country's getting too soft. Fucking ridiculous. And thumbs up to that bus driver yesterday driving illegal immigrants to the bars, no stopping. Just keep going and pushing them out the road. Because that's what you should be allowed to do. Just fucking keep going. If they don't want to move, it's their own fault if they got half-wits. So, that's all I'm going to say in that matter. They must have fucking tons of gorilla glue, this mob. Gorilla glue terrorists. That's what they are. Fucking public menaces. So let's move on to the great Messiah, the First Minister of Scotland, This fucking idiot wants to bring in people from Gaza. Now, I know people are getting hurt, they're getting slaughtered, they've got no food, they've got no water, they've got no fuel. I get that. But you can't just let people into your country without vetting them, because terrorists will mingle amongst them. And that's what happens. That's common sense. But he just wants to look good on the world stage. It seems to be in this world, the stupider you are, the further you fucking get. So, Egypt borders Palestine. Egypt's not taking in any refugees because they've come out and publicly stated they're not importing terrorists into their country, and they're not taking part in any military conflict. The same as what Britain should be doing, keeping their nose out of everybody else's fucking business and looking after Britain. Yeah. And like I say, the protests. Where's the pro-British protest? How's people not taking to the streets to say, we want Britain fucking fixed, we've had enough? And then you've got fucking crooked Joe Biden, Mr. Can't walk up a set of stairs. Mr. Can't ride a mountain bike. Mr. Can't hold a conversation. Did you see him yesterday on the news? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. So, he's asking Congress for $100 billion, no million, $1 billion for Ukraine and Israel. You've got to wonder who advises this fucking idiot, or if he just comes up with these things in his own head and thinks it's normal. You think how much $100 billion could help people in America? Just keep your nose out of everybody else's business. So, in the Israel ground offensive, it's imminent. So, that's just marvellous. Because there's already British troops there. Biden's committed 1,000 American troops. As soon as one British troop gets killed, or one American troop gets killed, and then Britain and America are in the war. Now you're fighting beside Israel. But in the long game, Israel, Britain and America are going to be fighting against Libya, Syria, Iran, Russia and China. That's really what's going to happen, and we're fucked. If that happens, we're fucked. It's more or less World War III and we're fucked. We're a tiny wee island. Say China and Russia and Syria, they all gang up in Iran and all that, they all get in their wee gang and they say, let's just bypass America, ignore America and just destroy Britain. They could do that in 2 fucking seconds. We're a tootsie wee island. We should keep our nose out of everybody else's business and concentrate on looking after Britain, investing in Britain and securing Britain. But that must be too much of common sense. Like I say, the stupider you are, the further you must get in this world. And in Israel, there's a possible third front going to be opening up, defending from the north against Lebanon. Lebanon, all foreigners have been told to leave Lebanon immediately. Hezbollah, which is a proxy terrorist group for Iran, are going to get involved. So if Hezbollah get involved, that means Iran's getting involved. It's looking like World War fucking III is coming. It's getting serious and it's fucked up. So here's a wee bit of statistics on how fucking hams are useless. Shouldn't be allowing anybody in for Gaza at the moment. Send them to Rwanda or somewhere. But don't bring them here. Here's why. In Norway, in the year, it was 1992, Norway took in Palestinian refugees. 64% of them took in 1992, obtained criminal records, and the vast majority are on benefits. That should be a warning for Scotland and a warning for Britain not to allow them in. And Hamza wants to do the same here. A fucking joke. Jordan have refused any refugees. Egypt have refused any refugees. And they've also said they're not getting involved in any military conflict. And that's the way you should run a country. Look after your own country, secure your own country, invest in your own country, and your own country then prospers. That must be too easy to do with these fucking idiots we've got as leaders. And I don't know if you've seen it, if you've heard about it. A woman got arrested in 2022 for standing outside an abortion clinic, silently praying. She got arrested for what she was thinking in her head. That's what happened. And then in 2023, she got arrested again for standing outside an abortion clinic, silently praying. She got arrested for what she was thinking in her own head. What the fuck is happening to this country? So, moving on this is more or less a day's fucking news in 10 minutes. Scientists are calling Pishy Rishy, Little Lord Fauntleroy, Dr. Death, with help out to eat out to help out fucking scheme during the pandemic. I don't think that's true. I think they're just to let the fucking thing run and whatever happened. And all these people out here, I fucking lost a parent. I lost my mother during that time. She was seriously ill anyway, but she caught coronavirus. And the last time I seen my mother alive was through a fucking window. But guess what? There's no point moaning and groaning, you just get fucking on with life. And what about fucking Matt Smallcock? During the whole pandemic, he was too busy pumping his secretary. Now he's going on SAS, Who Dares Wins. How can he not just go away with his secretary with all the loads of money he's got and geese off fucking peace? Because nobody wants to see him on the TV, nobody wants to see him. He's an arsehole, plain and simple. They're all a bunch of cunts. Now Pishy Rishy, Little Lord Fauntleroy is in Egypt. He should be in Britain, sorting out his own country. No, see, that's the thing with technology. It can FaceTime fucking Egypt. It doesn't need to go there and waste more taxpayers' money. It doesn't need to go to Israel and waste more taxpayers' money it costs for all the security and everything, all the bollocks that goes into it. Stay in Britain and look after your own country, you fucking half-wit. So, it's looking like this is the end of the Tories. Going by the recent by-elections, everything else, I think the Tories are fucked. And good, because they've fucked us for 11 years. So, I don't think we'll get any better for Labour, but it gives Reform UK another 4 years to build up, get momentum, get more members, more strength, and I think they'll be the party that will help the United Kingdom. But for 4 years, we'll need to put up with Labour. Let's see what Sir Keir Starmer does. This is a man who says there wasn't enough evidence to convict Jimmy Savile. There wasn't enough evidence. Look at all the documentaries that have come out recently and there wasn't enough evidence. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you fucking wonder. So, coming to the end of this video, as I always say, take care, stay safe, God bless. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and if you see it on Facebook, get a wee share to your friends, please. The more people that see it, the better. This was never really for world affairs. I kind of try to keep it a secret. I went and done all this and became a registered journalist with the International Association of Press and Photography, mainly to catch Ayrshire Roads Alliance. I call them the Robbers Alliance, because say you're in day surgery and you're dropping your daughter off or your ma off and there's only disabled parking spaces there. See if they come into the reception and says, is there anybody here drives a green Volvo? Right, can you move it please, sir? We're going to need to put a ticket on it. That's fair. Same with the assessment suite. Come in and ask. But nah, these fuckers, they drive up as fast as they can, jump out, ticket, and then boom, they're off. They cost me £30, and that's the reason I became registered with this journalist. And it's so days when my heart allows, I can go and video these people, because I know enough about criminal law, but to become a journalist, you need to know about civil law. So I know an awful lot about civil law where I can really annoy these people and they can't do a thing. They can't not do a thing. They can act tough, they can jump in their vans, they can threaten, they can phone the police. It actually suits me if they phone the police, because it's not a criminal matter, it's a civil matter. So when the police come, the police can't do anything but leave. And they can't say you're on hospital grounds, because if they're fining you and you're paying East Ayrshire Council, you're maybe within hospital grounds, but you're on an East Ayrshire property. It's a loophole. And I love finding loopholes, especially to annoy these robbing bastards. But anyhow, like I say, take care, stay safe, God bless. Let's all pray this isn't the start of World War 3. Take care, everybody. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.